Hey everybody, welcome back to THG Podcast. I am here with my good friend Bryan Riddle, a fellow Hoosier backpacker and hiker. And he is here camping with us today. And I never get a chance to see him anymore, so I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to him and find out a little bit more about him. And after this, make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of information on he gives a lot more information on trails than I do, let's put it that way.
Well, I talk a lot more.
Right.
That's really what it is.
But he's very knowledgeable in all the Indiana trails. So, welcome, Bryan.
Well, thank you.
I'm not going to shake your hand because, yeah, there you go.
Coronavirus.
Demonetized. So, tell me how you got started.
We were never going to make money on this video.
That's
to begin with.
That's
so
true.
Let's just
That's true.
Tell me how you straight.
Tell me how you got started.
So, I guess I got started backpacking basically as a kid. You know, luckily my family was, we were encouraged to go on backpacking trips or camping trips. We had the pop-up trailer, and
Nice.
we went to all the state parks, of course. And then we also went to the Grand Canyon, the Rocky Mountains. My mother and father did a great job taking us around.
Nice.
So that just kind of stimulated, I think, something that was already there.
And you probably do the same for your kids. I know they've been out on some trails with us.
I try as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little different,
right.
but yeah, I do what I can.
Awesome. What is your favorite place to hike or backpack in Indiana? Like your absolute top place?
Well, without a doubt, my favorite trail would be the Adventure Hiking Trail. I think obviously the Tecumseh Trail and the Knobstone Trail. It's Indiana's premier trail. That's what they say. They're all great trails. I mean, I encourage everybody to basically get out there and do what they can and explore.
Yep.
Yeah. What does this place have to offer?
Right.
Well, then go get it.
Right.
Go check it out. Nothing's too difficult. They're fun.
What's your favorite campsite on all those trails? Like, what have you ever stayed at a place where you've been like, wow, this is just wow?
That's kind of tough. Yeah, but probably not here in Indiana.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
There are definitely some great camping spots, no doubt. But for the wow factor,
Out west.
yeah, you probably got to go someplace else. But not to say that I haven't had great trips with some great people.
Yeah. I think one of the first trips that he was on with me is we were out at the Peninsula Trail, and we had it was a great, the weather was perfect. You taught your son to start a fire.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, that was great.
Some hot girl came up and asked if we were friends of Kevin.
I forgot about that. We've had great trips together.
Yeah.
I mean, the Adventure Hiking Trail, we've done the Tecumseh Trail together.
Yep.
We've done Peninsula, and now, out here at Charles Deem, once again. But, we've had great trips together.
We have.
I mean, you picked me up in the early morning outside of the YMCA in downtown Indianapolis. That's how we first met.
I totally forgot about it. He got into a
That's
car
how we first met.
with a perfect stranger from the internet.
Yeah, that's the stranger.
So along those lines, outside of Indiana, what is on your bucket list that you have not done yet?
Right now, I'm actually working on doing a huge section of the North Country Trail up in the UP, Michigan. That's the big one for the summer. We're going to try to do 150 miles of that.
Wow.
So that's for the summer. But right now, we'll see. I have the rest of my Sheltoe that I've been working on. I've tried to do it in a year, 333 miles through Kentucky. I've done about 2/3 of it right now. So I have one more section to do. And if this virus thing that's going on right now lets me be able to finish that, I'd love to do it. But that's the big one, and then the NCT during the summer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then of course more of these little trips.
Right. I'm a big fan of these little trips.
Yeah.
I do them all the time.
That's fun.
What advice would you give somebody just starting out backpacking and hiking with regards to how easy they should ease into it, or gear that they need, or like obviously they don't need the most expensive gear, but what would you advise them on just getting started?
I think everybody's a little different. Me, I am absolutely sort of almost against buying the newest gadget or the newest. I think my philosophy is sort of the other way. I go with minimalist. Just try to see what you can do without. How little can you go with?
Like what level of comfort can you stand?
Yeah.
Or discomfort?
Just bring it back a little bit, because you probably don't need that thing that you think you need.
Right.
You know, and sure, there are different trips that facilitate different different weight objectives and different things. But I like to simplify. And I think that's what I go for, is a simplification of the mind, of everything that I carry with me, and just try to simplify and remove myself from the complex and the complexities, I guess, of the everyday life. Right?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so, that's a good way of looking at it. In fact, it's a unique way of looking at it. I don't think a lot of people really think about simplification. It's either, you've got a couple of camps, you've got ultralight or the weight factor, or you've got your comfort factor, and you can actually simplify in both.
Absolutely.
It seems like.
It's almost a Taoist or a Buddhist kind of approach to it. Just, what do you really need? What is really important? Right. And as I'm on the trail, sometimes, of course, I think about that mentally. So, to me, that's the ethos. That's what kind of that's where I come from. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, I guess in wrapping up, what you said your plans that you've got coming up. What else would you what place would you recommend here in Indiana for people to get out and explore, like if they are just getting started?
I would say local. Whatever. People are starting from different points. I think so. But I think the most important thing is to get out. Yeah. Go local. If it's whether it be a city park, go try to do 1 mile. Can you do 1 mile hike? Great. Do a 2 mile hike. Can you do a 2 mile hike? Do a 3 mile hike. And just increase and go with what you're comfortable with and what you. Because I think it's important to be introspective and what do you want to get out of it.
Right.
That's good. Some people only want to do 1 or 2 miles with the dogs at the local park, and that's great.
Yep.
I say great, and help your local park. Volunteer. Yep. Do trash pickup at your local park. Wherever it is that you're interested in, then volunteer and help support that community.
I agree. I totally agree.
So in Indiana, it's an Obstone Trail. It's the Hoosier Hiker Council. Obviously some great vendors like Rusted Moon. Those are great places to look to volunteer.
Yep.
And to help support the local hiking community and like-minded people that want to get outside and enjoy what we all agree with.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure you check out his channel. I will leave a link in the description below. And like I said, he has a lot of great videos. He's got a desert series he's doing right now out west, and it's phenomenal. He's found some cool stuff, so make sure you check him out. And as always, get out there and explore, and we'll see you later. Peace.
Thank you.